Hey, this is Lori, also known as Inspired Act. And just when you thought you were giving up on me on this bikini body challenge, I'm back. It finally took the winter season for me to kind of get out of my hibernation mode. I don't know, I was cold, I was wanting warm foods, I didn't want to go outside, it was rainy, it was just not my ideal situation. So now that the spring is here, I just feel like the sun is shining, the birds are singing, I want to get up, I want to get out, I want to be more active. So I am back on this plan with my bikini body challenge. And not only that, I am doing the 80-10-10 finally, after all this time. I don't know why I listened to some of the feedback that people were saying, some of the negative feedback that it was too hard, too much fruit, whatever. You know, I really kind of thought that it was going to be a lot more challenging, and it hasn't. It has been effortless. I've not had one situation of emotional eating or cravings or anything. I actually feel like this is the diet that I was meant to eat. And I feel like all of the things that I have done over the past 5 years in changing my diet and evolving has led me up to this point. Maybe a long time ago that would have been very difficult for me to do, but now it feels like cake. It just feels like the missing piece has finally clicked in for me. So I wanted to just let you guys know what's been going on because it's been so long. So it's week 3 check-in. Last time I did a video, I was 131.6, I think, and I'm pretty similar in that. So it kind of fits in that this is week 3 of the Bikini Body Challenge. I've done 4 days of the 80-10-10, and I'm going to show you the goods. So I am now weighing in at 129.2. So I'm going to back on up, let you see what I've got. And I can do the 2-pound dance. I lost 2 pounds. I lost 2 pounds. Oh yeah, I did it. And of course, still got the hips. The hips are gonna stay no matter what. And by the way, some people were asking, are these fake? No, they're not fake. It just seems that since I've put on the weight or since I've been heavier, they're heavier too. They'll go down definitely. My normal size is about a 32B. So right now they're much bigger than that. So anyway, okay, so the deal like with people talking about 80-10-10, not feeling good, it's too much fruit, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'll tell you what, it made total sense because Saturday night, or Saturday afternoon, I had a pate. I felt terrible afterwards. I actually fell asleep for 2.5 hours. I woke up for a couple hours and then went to bed early. I woke up the next morning kind of feeling sick to my stomach. And I decided I need to fast. I did not want to put any food in my system. I just felt gross. I ended up staying in bed most of the day. I read 80-10-10 right here. I got my copy of the book. So finally I got the coffee. I had just, I don't know, so many things were going on. I guess I just kind of said, oh yeah, I get it. I finally did it. So I spent the day reading and everything resonated as truth to me. It made absolute sense. And so I'm doing it. Trying to think. Some of the things that, you know, that's so liberating about reading that is I don't feel like I need all of these supplements and all of these products and all of this and that I gotta pack up a huge suitcase of stuff if I'm gonna travel anywhere just to be able to survive and stay healthy. I actually feel like as long as I have access to leafy greens, fruit, and vegetables, I'm cool. I'm good. How awesome is that? My cabinets don't need to be filled with every other health product on the market. So I am just totally stoked. Laying off the salt, and I'm noticing my digestion, everything is just feeling so good. Everything is coming together. So, what am I trying to say? Oh, so the thing about the sugar and the pate, something that makes sense to me is why people kind of say, hey man, I don't like all this sugar in the diet. You know, if I had eaten fruit after eating that pate on Saturday afternoon, I probably would have thought it was the fruit too, because when the fat goes into the bloodstream, it takes like 24 hours and it coats all of the cells with your fat. And when you eat fruit, this fruit cannot even, the glucose can't even get into the cells. So basically that's why you feel garbagey, is the fat is coating your cells, blocking the ability to absorb the fuel that it really needs. And that makes total sense to me. So if you guys are trying out the 80-10-10 and you guys are eating something high fat and then try to eat fruit after, that's the issue. It's not the fruit, it's the fat. That's what has been my case. Now, I know that everybody says that they're individual, they have their own, preferences and ratios to fat, and I totally get that. This just seems to be what is working the best for me so far, but it's only been 4 days. So we'll see where this goes, but I wanted to say something. I was watching The Biggest Loser last night, and I love watching shows that are like weight loss and get in shape and be healthier, anything that encourages a healthier lifestyle. I love it, But while I was watching it, the trainer comes in and hands these two girls a granola bar with chocolate. And I'm like, huh? And he's saying, hey, this is high fiber, eat this. And I'm thinking, okay, something is majorly wrong here. I already know, we've got TV sponsors saying, hey, put our product on your show, we'll sponsor your show. I get that. And to some extent, I understand that's what people need to do. It takes some time, those people are losing a considerable amount of weight, and maybe they just need to go incrementally. But man, if you can find your way to this place, it rocks. I'm so stoked. So anyway, but here he is showing the granola bar, and I'm thinking, according to Dr. Douglas Graham, the grains are scratching and irritants to the digestive tract, and as a result, we create a mucus lining or thicken the lining of the digestive tract so that it's not irritated, and the thicker the mucus is, the less that the nutrient is able to go into our cells, because you've got this mucus barrier, and then you're starving for nutrition because it's not getting past those walls. So you're eating, but you're starving for nutrition. It makes total sense. It's a terrible cycle. And I'm like, wow, how many people in America are doing this? You know what I mean? So those are some of the things that went through my head. And I'm thinking, I'm so thankful that I know now the difference between insoluble fiber and soluble fiber. I mean, I know the difference, but I guess it just didn't click. And now it's like I feel clear in my mind, clear in my digestive tract. I just feel like I'm on my A game. I finally feel like instead of being wrapped up in the kitchen, I'm actually living my life. I'm paying attention to other things that matter most. And instead of kind of being like an AA for food addicts and just obsessed with food. It's like, I don't know, I eat and I move on. It's not this big whole drama. I don't know. But anyways, that's how I'm feeling right now, and I just feel fabulous. I'm so thankful that I finally read the book. I'm actually thankful that I ate that pate that made me feel so sick, that made me want to fast, and now I'm on the 80-10-10. So thank you guys for watching, and I look forward to rocking this body out. And it's not necessarily all about the weight loss, it's about feeling good. And right now, I feel good. So whatever number my weight balances out to be is whatever number that ends up being. I'm not going to concern myself with that. I know that this will turn into exactly what it needs to turn into in its own time, and that's just how it's going to be. It's impossible to lose more than a pound of fat a week anyways, even if you're an athlete. So if you're trying to lose more than a pound a week, what are you losing? Water weight? So anyways, I just thought I'd put that out there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys lose connection with me, I Twitter and I Blogspot. So always check in on those two things. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.